Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you a game between Ian Nepomniachtchi and Magnus Carlsen from a Kolkata Rapid and Bridge tournament in November 2019. So this is round 2 and Ian Nepomniachtchi is playing in the black pieces and Magnus Carlsen in the white pieces. And Magnus opens with the e4. Nepo goes for c5, knight to f3, d6, bishop to b5 with check already. Just going in front with the knight, and Magnus pushes d4. Captures, and queen comes to d4. Nepo pushes a6 and attacking the bishop now, and so bishop has to go back. Knight g to f6, just getting development and starting to get his king into the castling position, so everything by the book. And castles by Magnus, e5 attacking the queen, and queen to e3, knight to c5, knight to d2, and pawn, and Nepo pushes his pawn into b5, attacking the queen side. White has a lot of undeveloped pieces right now, and the queen is already in the game. Magnus pushes c4 and captures, knight to c3. Not eliminating this pawn yet, because Magnus can do it later. Also, he wanted to push his knight first. So bishop to b7 by Nepo, attacking the pawn, and Magnus finally picks up the pawn in d4, and bishop to e7, preparing to castle, and b4, getting knight back to e6, and knight to b3, just getting these squares for himself, making this attack with the knights, and also bishop is covering these squares, and so it's like a double defend wall in these four squares now. Nice position by white. Rook to c8, just attacking bishop, it's now uncovered, and knight to a3, defending the bishop, and queen to d7, queen to d3, castle by Nepo, and bishop to e3, bishop to d8, knight captures b7, and queen captures back. Knight to d5, attacking the other knight here, and it's already defended twice, so black cannot capture it yet. Knight to c7, attacking the knight, but knight goes capture in f6 with the check. So black has to capture it with the bishop, and Magnus brings his other rook in the game by b1. Rook to f7, 8, and rook f to d1. And Nepo pushes his pawn in h6. f3, queen to c6, queen to b3, queen to e8, and a4. Rook to b8, b5, captures, and knight to e6. And white has a nice pawn structure here, attacking this nice diagonal into the king's position, and also has these rooks into the game, and it looks like a strong position now. And white pushes his pawn in even b6, and bishop to g5, offering a bishop trade, but Magnus declines and goes to f2, saving the bishop for the later time, and knight goes to d4 now, attacking the queen. So bishop captures it with the captures it, and pawn captures d4. Rook captures, and rook d to c8. Even b7, threatening to queen if the rook ever moves, and rook goes to c5. Just wanting to make something, at least something, and bishop to d5, defending the pawn so the queen can move, and black queen goes to e7 now. Rook to c4, offering the trade for rooks, and queen goes to c7, defending the rook. Captures, captures, and g3. Bishop to f6, king to g2, queen to e7, queen to b6, sorry about that, and bishop to e5, defending the rook here, and preventing this pawn from pushing. And queen to c6, threatening to make a threatening queening in the threatening going to c8, and if a rook ever moves, then it's just capture with the queen and with the check. So king goes back in the safer square in h7, and f4, bishop to d4, queen to c8, threatening the queen, and queen goes to defense d6, queen to f5 with check, king goes back, king to h3, developing the king, and queen to a6, threatening to come here into a2, but it's already too late, and threatening to attack this pawn also, but it cannot be captured since bishop is guarding it. And Magnus easily pushes his e5 pawn also. Bishop captures c5, queen captures c5, and rook captures b7. So giving up the exchange here. Bishop captures, and it was this position when Ian Nepomniachtchi resigned the game, since he's down a piece, and he's losing his queen in this next move, and it's going to be really easy for white to win this game. So that was about it. The game was a nice game by Magnus Carlsen. He has a good score against the Nepo in the rapid section. Nepomniachtchi is actually better in classical time format against Magnus, but Magnus is really good at rapids, so Nepo had no chance here. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.